Welcome to Tales and Facts by Winnie. Today, we are diving into one of the most powerful substances on earth, crude oil. It fuels our cars, powers industries, makes plastic, and shapes world politics. Do you want to know how did it all begin? In this video, we will explore crude oil's origin, discovery, types, uses, impact, disasters, and its current status in the modern world. Crude oil's story begins more than hundreds of million years ago. Back then, Earth was covered in warm, shallow seas filled with tiny marine organisms like zooplankton and algae. When these creatures died, their remains sank to the seabed and mixed with layers of mud and sand. Over millions of years, with rising pressure and temperature, this mixture slowly transformed into hydrocarbons, the building blocks of crude oil. These hydrocarbons collected in underground rock formations, forming oil reservoirs that remained untouched until human discovery. Humans first noticed oil thousands of years ago. Ancient Mesopotamians used bitumen, a tar-like oil substance, for building and waterproofing. The Chinese even drilled bamboo wells to collect oil in early 347 AD. But the real turning point came in 1859 when Edwin Drake drilled the first successful oil well in Titusville in Pennsylvania State, USA. This marked the birth of the modern petroleum industry. Suddenly, oil became more than just a curiosity, but it became fuel for the future. Not all crude oil is the same. It's classified mainly by density and sulfur content. Low crude oil flows easily and is highly valuable because it yields more gasoline and diesel. Heavy crude oil is thick and harder to refine. Then there's sweet crude oil, low in sulfur, clean burning, and easier to process. Sour crude oil with more sulfur requires more refining. Major types include WTI, West Texas Intermediate from USA, Brent crude from North Sea, Dubai crude from Middle East, Bonny Light from Nigeria. Crude oil is incredibly versatile. Once refined, it produces gasoline for vehicles, diesel and jet fuel, LPG for cooking, asphalt for roads, and petrochemicals for plastics, fertilizers, cosmetics, and even medicines. In fact, almost everything we touch in daily life, from shampoo bottles to smartphones, contains oil-based products. Crude oil powers more than machines. It powers economies and politics. The two world wars made the importance of controlling oil reserves abundantly. Countries like Saudi Arabia, Russia, and United States became global powers due to their oil wealth. The formation of Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC, in 1960 with the aim of reducing competition between oil-producing nations and major control over global prices. Oil has also been a cause of wars, not directly, diplomatic crises and sanctions. It influences inflation, transportation costs, and even food prices. Economies rise and fall with it. Oil is not just energy, it's global influence. Coming to the disasters, oil spills like Exxon Valdez in 1989 and Deepwater Horizon in 2010 caused devastating damage to marine life and ecosystems. In places like the Niger Delta, decades of oil drilling have poisoned water, soil, and communities. And burning fossil fuels like oil releases greenhouse gases, accelerating climate change and global warming. It's one of the main contributors to our planet's environmental crisis. As of 2025, the top oil producers include the USA, Saudi Arabia, and Russia. The world still uses about 100 million barrels of oil per day. But the landscape is changing. Nations are investing in renewable energy like solar, wind, and hydrogen. Electric vehicles are becoming more common. Countries are pledging net zero emissions by 2050. Even oil giants like Saudi Arabia are preparing for a post-oil future through initiatives like Vision 2030. Yet, oil remains deeply woven into the fabric of global society. Crude oil has shaped our world, powering industries, fueling wars, and driving development. But it has also harmed the earth as we call home. As we look towards the future, we must ask, how do we balance progress with responsibility? The story of crude oil isn't just about the past. It's about the choices we make today. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe for more videos.